So I just heard the craziest story I think I've ever heard in my whole life. But in a sick way, it's kind of like relating to a little bit what I'm going through with my wife in terms of the argument of, if people want to do something, like either a tip or some kind of a kind gesture, it's up to them. It's like, you follow what I'm saying? It's got to be something they do of their own free will. Okay. And it's the same thing with like a pizza delivery person. Like people don't understand, like tips are not like this mandatory thing. It's voluntarily. Like they have to understand that. It's not that they always are going to get a tip. You know what I mean? Now, technically, I happen to be a very big tipper. You're supposed to give at least 15%. That's the norm. Whether you're eating out or whatever the case may be, it's a sign of respect. It's a sign of respect because, hey, they're working, they're doing a job, they earned that money. I always give more than 15%. I mean, only in very rare cases if the person was like horrible to me. Like I'm talking about like I just very quickly before I tell you the story. There was only one time where I flipped out. I was in like a Chinese restaurant once. I never will forget this. And so I ordered like the whatever, the my fun with the chicken or something, right? So they added something else to it. I don't remember. I think they added beef or something. So they instead of just giving me chicken, it's called Mayfun, excuse me. Chicken Mayfun. They gave me chicken Mayfun with beef. So this woman who was the waitress, I kid you not, stuck her hands in my plate and removed each piece of beef. She goes, "Oh, you should not get this beef. We make mistake," and just literally took her hands and removed the beef. And yeah, no tip for her. I shouldn't have even have paid the bill. That was so disgusting. But hey, most of the time, I give a very big tip. So now we're getting to the story at hand. So apparently I don't remember what state, I apologize, that this took place in. So there's this woman delivering pizza delivery woman. She goes to a hotel, knocks on the door. The person obviously ordered pizza. And I guess whatever, she might have ordered some other food. The bill was $30. So the woman gave her a $50 bill, you understand? And she's like, "May I have, my change back?" So what the pizza delivery woman was explaining to this woman who bought the pizza, it's not policy for us to give like change. We don't do it. So if you don't have an exact amount, I'm sorry, I have to. She was lying, of course, but she was trying to keep a $20 tip for herself, right? Long story short, the woman went back into her purse and found that she had $32. So she got her $50 back and gave the woman, the $30 for the food and then only a $2 tip. Okay. So basically what happens is that a few hours later, this pizza delivery woman comes back with a shotgun and she had, I guess, some man with her. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I think they took the boy. What happened was she had her boyfriend was in the hotel room with her with a 5-year-old daughter. I think the guy took the gun that was with this psychopathic lunatic and at gunpoint forced the boyfriend, I believe, and the daughter into the bathroom while this woman proceeded to stab the woman. I don't know how many times, a lot. I mean, it's a miracle that she's even alive. Like, I think she stabbed her like multiple times. She got arrested, thank God. But I think the guy with the shotgun got away and they're still looking for him. I don't know exactly what happened with the daughter and the boyfriend. From what I'm reading, I think they're okay. But I'm not sure. But all of this, God bless them. God bless their family. In my prayers, I hope that this woman recovers that was stabbed. And I hope her boyfriend and her poor innocent daughter are okay. God bless them. They're in my prayers. But once again, it kind of reminds me in a sick, twisted way that like people don't understand a simple concept, okay? Tips are from the heart. They're not mandatory. People don't have to give you it. Like, look, it's like I said, okay? There is a certain level of respect. You're supposed to give 15%. You're supposed to, okay? If you really want me to like level with you. That's just the right thing to do. But regardless, it's not a mandatory thing. It's not like if you actually like went into a restaurant example, and you ordered, say, pizza, you ordered food, came out to be $50, and you only paid the $50, and you didn't tip them at all. Technically, there's nothing they can't do anything about it. They can't stop you. They can't call the police. They can't say, you didn't tip me, I'm calling the police. No, they have to just accept it, take it on the chin that they didn't get a tip. And okay, they could be angry. They could be upset. Maybe they might even say something to you. They might even say, hey, you should really tip. It's not right. But bottom line, it's not mandatory. But this woman obviously did not understand that and flipped out like a psychotic lunatic because she got a $2 tip and tried to kill this woman over it. And in a sick, twisted way, it almost reminds me what's going on right now. I know there's no connection. I mean, it's not like listen, haters and internet trolls are not murderers. I'm not trying to, but it's the point of the conversation is that, so my wife has stage 4 breast cancer. God bless her. I love her with all my heart, right? There are certain people that want to do something good. Again, it's not mandatory. It's not required. You follow me? Some people just want to do it. But then you get these internet trolls, these haters who are trying to stop people from doing something good. Like they'll write comments that lies about me. Oh, he's a scam artist. He's a piece of garbage. He's a bad father. He's a bad husband. And all of these lies. Oh, the wife's cancer is fake. And in other words, it's their intention. This is what I was trying to explain to this guy like Jimmy in the comments. It's their intention to try to stop other people from doing something good. And they have no right to do that, in my opinion, especially that they're lying. Like all the stuff they're saying, I'm a great husband. I'm a great father. I'm not a scam artist. I never committed a scam in my life. They're lying. But it's their intention to stop people from doing something good for my family. You understand? Now, in a way, I see a similarity in this psychopathic, lunatic pizza delivery woman, okay, with these haters. I'm sorry, but I actually see a similarity because, like, in other words, this woman felt that by getting only a $2 tip, it justified her to attempt to kill this woman, which is kind of in a sick way what these haters are trying to do. And, okay, again, not murder. They're not trying to kill us, but they're trying to hurt us to the point where it's their intention. They don't want people to help us. That's it. They don't want it. And they're willing to do whatever they have to do to stop the process. In a way, there's a connection. You might say, man, you're crazy. How are you comparing the two? But in a way, there is a connection because, look, here's the bottom line. Tips come from the heart. That's it. People technically are not required to do it. It is not something they have to do. Comes from the heart. So you have to understand that if someone wants to do something, that's fine. That's up to the person. And if someone doesn't want to do something, that's up to the person too. But the two things you shouldn't do is obviously what this crazy lunatic did, try to kill somebody because they got a $2 tip. And another thing you shouldn't do is try to stop other people who might want to help a family and do a good deed that's going through cancer just because you don't like it. Okay? You shouldn't do that either. Tips are not mandatory. They come from the heart.